Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Lucid Dreams. How you doing? Well, here I am, day 17 of my weight loss regime. This is my third vlog, so if you've not seen the others, just go check them out and make sure you like and subscribe because I like that. So where are we at? What we'll do is first of all, I'll take you to the weigh-in. So now. Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Lucid Dreams and this is day 17 of my weight loss regime. Time for the weigh-in. Hey, welcome back. So, I am 326.8 pounds, which is 148.233 kg, and for us Brits, that's 23.34 stone. So, I've lost 3 pounds, so it's not as much as last week, but still, as somebody once said, it's progress, not perfection. That's me all over. Progress. So what did I do differently, and why have I suddenly not lost as much weight? Well, there's lots of reasons for that. Ultimately, I've stuck to my 3 main rules, and so that is no booze, tongue-tied, no to low processed foods. Given that most of the stuff we buy is processed, and it's quite hard, so some things I use may be processed to a degree. And also no caffeine. I don't have any caffeine at all that I'm aware of. So looking at my food that I ate during the week, I trialed some quinoa, and yeah, it's absolutely lovely. But it's only my second time using quinoa, and it just exploded in the pan. Can't believe it. So I made that with a curry, everything fresh, everything nice. And what I found, for the next 2 days after eating that, I made a big portion. It lasted me a few days too. It was like I didn't necessarily get rid of all the carbs from the quinoa as I normally would do. So my weight actually went up by a pound or two. The weekends as well, we had friends round and they were all drinking, they were all eating crisps, and I did not eat that motherfucking shit. Oops, I swore. Sorry. So that was a struggle. I was just watching them all get wasted, but I pulled through, and I just basically took to serving them drinks. I was a bit bad. I probably had more than my fair share of salted peanuts, which again isn't necessarily a full-on healthy choice, but overall, yeah, it was a healthy weekend. Apart from the following day after the party, where we had an exotic mixed grill. We had kangaroo, ostrich, and venison sausages with sweet potatoes and some other veg. And it was absolutely delicious. And it kept me full all night long. And to be honest with you, I could have done with a smaller portion of what I had. But hey, I still lost weight this week. So there's probably something else I'm trying out with my diet. I'll have to go into that in a little bit. But Tony's losing it asked a question about my training. So Tony, I've not been doing as much as what I wanted to do, but I'm still staying up with the physio stuff, and I've introduced some more weights. I've also got some push-up bars. Bear with me. Press-up bars, which I use. They're here, and I use these basically to start a bit of planking. Now, they're really cheap and cheerful, but they help with the stability. I can't really do press-ups palms flat for whatever reason. It just hurts my wrists and hands too much. So these just mean I can get a proper grip on the floor, and I can do my plank as much as I want in any form, and yeah, you feel the benefits. So that's that. I've also started a little bit of a diploma in weight loss. Yeah, it's by the Short Academy. There'll be a link here, maybe, or some words I don't know yet. And it's an alright course, really, so far. They do webinars twice a week, and it runs for a month. At the end of it, you get a nice little certificate, which is CPD, Career Professional Development Accredited. And it basically looking at things like the food that you eat, how it affects you, gets into the metabolism and the hormones, a lot of the stuff I know. But it just, refreshing me and broadening my horizon. First lesson, we looked at the GI foods and glycemic load, which is most important. We looked at the insulin control, blood sugar balancing. Looked at all the other functions that relate to the food that we eat. Lesson 2, which I had last night, was we looked at the hunger hormones. What triggers cravings, metabolism manipulation, and thyroid function, and how we can affect those with the food that we eat. But to be honest with you, I'm not going to spend the time on my videos just going through what I've learnt in the courses, but I will be implementing some of the things I learn, if not all of it, who knows, from the courses. So eventually I'll try and mould my diet once we start looking at the macros, which will probably be at the end of this month. But one other thing that I have been reading up on is intermittent fasting. Now, there's a lot of myths around fasting, and that if you don't eat for a certain period of time, your starvation mode kicks in, and then you will start like gaining fat all around your belly, and your metabolism slows down. And there's an element of truth in that, but when you intermittent fast, you can do it in one of 3 ways. You can do what they call the 5-2 diet, so you have a balanced diet throughout the week and take and fast for 2 days. You can do, which is more traditional, a 16-hour fast. So that's like having your last meal at 8 o'clock at night, and then having your next one at 12 or whatever the calculation is. So you fast for 16 hours, then you have 2 meals a day. When you break your fast, you have your breakfast, and then 8 hours later you have your dinner. Now, with that, you're not missing out on calories. You still take in those 2 meals your recommended calories, and that would give you the energy for your day. Obviously, when you're fasting and when you're eating food, it has a lot of stresses on your body. But one thing which is key is when you're eating and when your body's digesting, it goes into various different stages. You stop burning any fat. So if you eat and then go off and do some hard labor, you're not going to burn off the fat because your body is taking energy from the food that's sat in your belly. So I'm not doing that one either. I'm doing a 24-hour fast. The reason for that is, well, fasting in general, it helps you lose weight, changes the function of your overall hormones, increases human growth hormone. Now, there's quite a lot of reports of people who are following a fasting regime, and because the body eventually goes into fat burning mode, the human growth hormone increases. Where the diet's protein, a lot more protein, that's helping just build your muscles. And people who've been fasting, if they've reported 10% increase in muscle mass all around. So just having one day of fasting can be quite beneficial. On top of that, it helps control your insulin. Short-term fasting increases your metabolism overall, because I'll be having my last meal like at 10 o'clock on a Monday. I'll have my next one at 10 o'clock on a Tuesday. But most importantly is not to overeat when you break your fast, because that's where a lot of people go wrong and think, oh, I'm starving, I really need something. Burger King, yeah, we're all like that. Hell, we get cravings for that, in addition to fasting, it's good for the heart, good for cell repair, good for the brain, and most importantly, it's meant to extend your life, because when you fast, your body starts oxidizing, so it starts using the oxygen in your blood a lot more. and that helps getting rid of the toxins from within your body. So it's all trial at the moment, but we'll see how it goes. Now just going back to Tony, I will put up a quick flash of the exercises I do. I do extensions, thoracic rotations, scapular setting. It's only four exercises from a physio, but I also do resistance bands, which is essentially flies. I'll demonstrate. Resistance band. Keep your elbows in and out to the sides. Okay. So I do around 15 to 20 3 times, but I do the sessions 3 times per day. So yeah, that's it. I am a little bit behind, guys, with my videos this week because I am looking for a job. Give me a job, any job. I'll wash your toes. I don't care. Money, money, money. But yeah, that sounds like a desperate plea for a job. Let's pretend that didn't happen. So yeah, looking for a job, doing the course, doing a few other bits. I'm a little bit behind now. I've got a food video. I was going to do one earlier, and I've been in touch with a chili shop, you know, to supply some goods. But on the 28th of May, which is also the Champions League Cup final, I mean, good night. On 28th of May, I'm going to do a food challenge with one of my friends, Mr. David Woodcock, and I'm going to challenge him and make him burn. Yeah, I want to see him cry like a little girl. So, so yeah, bear with me. I'll definitely get me vlogs out every week, once a week. You can follow me on Twitter. I'll try and update that daily just to say what I'm doing. And yeah, I have made another batch of my applesauce and I make some more muffins. I'm going to record the muffin making next week as well. So yeah, something to look forward to. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you click like, subscribe, and comment down below. See you guys. Take care.